Okay, on this exercise, you're going to be rewriting, it's going to be lesson 1.3, you're going to be rewriting these multiplication and division expressions of the base exponent. Basically what it is, when you see that you have these, basically just a quick review, is whenever we see exponents, right, it's just, so when you see 3 to the 3, right, it's really, remember, it's 3 times 3 times 3, right, 3 times. That's what 3 to the power of 3 is, just 3 times 3 times 3. So when you see a negative, so 3 to the negative 3, remember, that's really just 1 divided by 3 to the 3, right? So that right there is the exact same thing. Now, what's really cool is whenever you see these, where they're the exact same number and we're multiplying or dividing, then we have something we can do that's really simple, and we can take these two numbers, since this is 3 and that's 3, we can take these two numbers and we can add them together when we're multiplying. So really what this is going to be is 3. And so if you can kind of think about it like this, if this were 3 to the power of 3, and let me give you a better example. So 3 to the power of 3 times 3 to the power of 2, right? We want to figure out what that is. Well, really this is 3 times 3 times 3, and then this is 3 times 3, right? So I put a little dot there, but that really just means multiplication. It's just a simple way. So really, this right here would be the same thing as me writing 3, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So it's really just me saying 3 to the 5. Well, if you notice that 3 to the 5 is really just 3 plus 2 equals 5. So when you see the numbers are the same, then we can actually just add these two when we're multiplying. Because really this is the same thing. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is 3 to the 5. So the only time it gets a little tricky is when there's a negative, right? So when there's a negative, then if I had 3 to the power of 3 times 3 to the minus 2, right? 3 to the negative 2. Then if we're adding 3 plus a negative 2, in other words, 3 minus 2, it's going to be 3, and you take away 2, and be to the power of 1. So it's 3 minus 2 equals 1, but the base number stays the same. And so whenever we have negatives, so we have minus 4 and minus 6, so a negative plus a negative is going to be minus 10. This number stays the same, and then we add these two numbers up. So if we have a number line, and we're going in the negative direction, and we have a negative 4, so I count over 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I count over 6, 1, 2, so if I go 6 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And I go, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this would be minus 10. So there it is, 3 to the negative 10.